How to graph inequalities using slope-intercept form. Have you ever wondered how to graph inequalities using slope-intercept form? It might seem tricky at first, but with a few simple steps, you can master this skill. Let's break it down together. First, understand what slope-intercept form looks like. It can be expressed as y less than mx plus b, y less than or equal to mx plus b, y greater than mx plus b, or y greater than or equal to mx plus b. Here, m represents the slope, and b is the y-intercept. Next, let's plot the y-intercept. This point is where the line crosses the y-axis. For example, if b is 4, you will plot the point at 0, 4, on the coordinate plane. Now we need to find another point using the slope. The slope, m, tells you how to move from the y-intercept. Think of it as rise over run. If the slope is 3, you will go up 3 units and write 1 unit from the y-intercept to find your next point. Once you have your 2 points, it's time to draw the boundary line. If your inequality includes equal to, like y less than or equal to or y greater than or equal to, use a solid line. This shows that points on the line are included in the solution. If it's a strict inequality, like y less than or y greater than, use a dashed line. This indicates that points on the line are not part of the solution. Now we need to determine which side of the line to shade. Choose a test point that is not on the line. A common choice is the origin, 0, 0, if it is not on the line. Substitute this point into the inequality. If the inequality holds true, shade the side of the line that contains the test point. If it does not, shade the opposite side. For example, let's graph y greater than 3x plus 4. Start by plotting the y-intercept at 0, 4. Then use the slope of 3 to find another point. Draw a dashed line because the inequality is strict. Now test the point 0, 0. 0 greater than 3 times 0 plus 4 is false. So you will shade the opposite side of the line from 0, 0. This method works well for graphing single inequalities. You can extend it to graph systems of inequalities by graphing each inequality and finding the overlapping shaded region. By following these steps, you can confidently graph inequalities using slope-intercept form. It makes the topic much more approachable and easier to understand.